Hello and welcome back. So I'm here to do the hashtag show us your decks VR to feeding my soul 1212, and I'm going to jump right in because for some reason if I film past 30 some odd minutes, YouTube cuts my volume off after that. I don't know why. So I'm going to jump right into it, and I'm going to be kind of brief because I just did this video once and realized that it cut my sound off. So, prompt number 1, and by the way, there are 15 prompts. Prompt number 1, a deck you want to use, but for whatever reason hasn't seen any playtime on your desk, the Magical Hours Tarot. I have never done a reading with this one yet. It's beautiful, it's magical, but I just don't find myself reaching for it. It comes in a nice sturdy little tuck box inside of that big hefty sturdy box. Here are the backs. They're shiny, glossy, they're gorgeous. Again, like I said, I just don't reach for them. One of the things I don't love about this deck is, this one isn't so bad, but the animal heads on the court cards on the human bodies for the kings. I mean, I can get past that, but I don't love it. I mean, it's beautiful, but for some reason I just don't reach for it. It's magical, it's whimsical, it's all the things. I don't reach for it. Maybe someday, maybe someday. Prompt number 2, the 12th deck from the right on your tarot shelf, and that would be the Hush Tarot by Jeremy Hush. I absolutely love this deck. It's very witchy, whimsical, magical, powerful. I love this deck. It's not a deck for everyone. Not everyone loves this deck. I love this deck. I've seen people turn this into an oracle deck. I've seen people change certain cards into other cards. I mean, hey, do you boo? I love this deck. So that was the 12th deck from the right on my tarot shelf, the Hush Tarot. Next, prompt number 3, a deck you are thinking about rehoming. I am undoubtedly rehoming the Victorian Romantic Tarot. This is the latest edition that is now out of print. There are the extra cards and the little guidebook. I just could not bond with this one, I guess you would call it. Show all those boobies. YouTube will get me. But it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. I've never used it. Never ever. I wanted it so bad for so long. Finally got it in my hands, and I was just like, nope. Just like the Tarot Volatile, I had gotten that one, wanted it so bad, got it, bought the big huge book and everything, and I have sold it. So this one is for sale if anyone is interested. Just you can contact me at one of my links down below. I just have the extra cards separated just because it's in perfect condition. Prompt number 4, a deck you don't store in its original box and why? And that would be the lovely Bone Stone. I could never put it back in its box, I guess, and I had this beautiful bag. Long story short, the lady who was making these off Etsy, she doesn't make them anymore. I contacted her not so long ago, and she just doesn't sell anymore. The Bone Stone. This one is out of print, as most know, but there is a mass market copy coming. A lot of the cards have changed. The backs of the cards have changed. Different guidebook. I'm still going to pick it up, but I love this one just as it is, the Bone Stone. I don't use this one for clients. This is my own personal use. This one stays on my working altar. So that is the Bone Stone. And it's like a treasure deck, I guess you would say to me, but you can see its use. And again, personal use only for this one. Prompt number 5, a deck with more or less than 78 cards. And I chose the Starseeker Tarot. It's a 79 card deck by Nikki Ferrata. This one, I believe, is out of print, but you can still pick it up. You can find it. You can find it out there. I did. And I'll show a few cards, and I'll find the Womb card. I love this deck. I really, really love this deck. It's very buttery, matte feeling. Oh, I mixed it in. So let me see here. Aren't they beautiful? And there should be a full walkthrough. Yes, I have full walkthrough of this one, and it's Oracle deck too. The Oracle deck is beautiful, which is still in print as far as I know. I know you can get the pocket-sized version of this. Here it is. Here's the extra card, the 79th card. It's called The Womb, card 22, and it is about like being inside the womb, not ready to come out yet, not ready. Just long story short, not ready yet for whatever it is. Starseeker Tarot. Okay, next prompt. A deck with a cloud on the box. Pastoral Tarot. There's the clouds. It took me forever to find a deck with, a deck with a cloud on the box. So, this is the beautiful Pastoral Tarot by Lisa Hunt. It comes with a glorious guidebook. This is a very beautiful summery deck. Look at all the lavender. It's very pretty. You don't see many people using this much. I love it for the summer month. It's gorgeous. And I think it's because it's landscape is why you don't see many people using it. And then again, not everybody is on YouTube. You know, we don't see what everybody's doing. But it's just a deck we don't see on here very much. It's beautiful. It's still in print. I would definitely say if you like her artwork to grab it because you just never know. Gorgeous deck. Look at that. Even though it's the Five of Swords, look at these beautiful birds. They're having their differences. But very summery, very nostalgic deck in my opinion. Look at that chariot. I would highly recommend this deck. It's very pretty. Very pretty. Inside it says homespun wisdom and farm to table insights. It's gorgeous. Beautiful guidebook. Comes with the bag. I don't use it enough to store it in there. I love this box. It's a beautiful box. Next prompt, number 7, a deck you've never shown on your channel. And that would be the Messenger Oracle, and that isn't in its box either. This is a 93 card deck. It's very glossy. Very glossy. But I really like this deck a lot. Got it off Etsy. I had an issue. I mean, it's the price is pretty steep. And I had an issue with the cards sticking together. I mean, you couldn't really shuffle them. They were that real sticky. If you know, you know. So I had messaged her about it to let her know, you know. But, and she gave me a partial refund, and she gave me a free reading, which was pretty cool. So that is the Messenger Oracle. It is a big chunky monkey, and again, it took a lot of shuffling and a lot of, you know, doing this, and I still really can't get my jumpers, and if I do, you know, I like one at a time, but nonetheless, I've never done any readings with it for anybody. I've pulled a card or two for myself. I wish you could take good photos of the cards, but because of the glare, you really can't, because I would love to be able to put it on my Facebook page, but it isn't possible. But I like the deck either way. Prompt number 8, a deck with another animal besides a lion in the Strength card, and I chose the Lighted Window Tarot. Sorry for my squeaky chair. It's brand new, so it shouldn't be squeaking. I absolutely love this deck. It was out of print, and this is the first edition. This one is no longer in print. The only difference with the new edition is the backs of the cards, and the box is different. Everything else is the same. So here we are, and I'll get to that. This is a pip deck, and I have fallen in love with pip decks. So my I've been going through changes. And at the end of this, I will be presenting my absolute favorite deck in my collection at the moment. I'm trying to get to that Strength card. But in the meantime, if you like pip decks that aren't, you know, I mean, they're understandable. If you know, 3 of Cups, 9 of Cups. I love it. I don't know what it is with me, but I've fallen in love with pip decks. Oh, there it is. Okay. There's the Strength card without a lion. So we have the sword. It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful deck. Another deck that I highly, highly recommend. And she's such a sweet, sweet person. I love this deck. I love it. I can't recommend that enough. Next prompt, number 9, a deck that comes in a box inside of another box. And I chose the Sacred She Tarot. This damn chair is going to drive me crazy. A deck you very rarely ever see on TarotTube. And a deck I am going to start working with. I've had it since it first came out. I had to have it. But here it is inside of another box. And I've been eyeing this over on my bookshelf. I sit there and I eye it a lot lately. Like, I want to pull that down. And so for this video, I did. And it is beautiful. I was going to recently purchase Tarot of Oneness. I had it when it first came out, and I moved it on because I didn't really get on with it. but recently I've been wanting it back. But after looking at this one tonight, I was like, I don't need that, because this, I don't know, this does it for me. All of the names are changed, but if you know your tarot, you're gonna catch on real quick. Like, look, it's the 7 of Cups and they're blue. The gray is Swords. This is 6 of Swords. Departure. Solitude. The Hermit. The purples are the majors. The greens are Pentacles, so that's the Ace of Pentacles. And these cards, I mean, oh, they're gorgeous. The Hermit, or the Hierophant, sorry. 4 of Wands. Reds are the Wands. Again, gray are Swords. 2 of Swords. 5 of Swords. Arrogance. But yeah, I am excited to start working with this one again. If I can put my favorite deck down. But see how you kind of get that feel of the Tarot of Oneness. But I think this one is a lot stronger than that. I really like that. Or really like this one. Beautiful. So that is my deck inside. A box inside of a box. Next prompt. A deck that will not appear in your top 10 favorites. And that is the Practical Tarot. I don't know. I can't, I've never used it. I've never read it with it. The guidebook I have read. The guidebook is phenomenal. I love it. And I also purchased the larger one separately, which is great, but all the pages fall out in the back. And it wasn't just my copy, because I purchased copy after copy and kept returning it to get it, you know, to see. But I don't know. I don't like the backs. They don't go with the cards. But they're beautiful, don't get me wrong. But they're so glossy. And gloss just isn't my thing anymore. Oh man, they are pretty, right? Well, at this point in time, it's just not one that would make it in my top 10. But it is a very beautiful deck. It's diverse. It's got all the things. It's just some of the cards I love, and some of them I don't. Have I passed it on or even thought about it? Nope. So that is my deck that wouldn't make it in my top 10. And that is the Practical Tarot. And the next prompt is prompt number 11, a deck you associate with the color green. The Forest of Enchantment. I recently just picked up the Oracle to this one, and oh my gosh, if you don't have this set, you've got to get it. Everyone knows this is just, oh my gosh, magic every way. Beauty. It's a masterpiece. The only thing I can't stand about the deck is they've changed the name of every goddamn card. And I wish they wouldn't have done that. And that's why I don't use it a whole lot, or even really at all. But I have recently pulled it out and put it next to the Oracle deck, and boy, are they beautiful. I mean, I will use it eventually again. I used to use it quite a bit, but in the book, oh gosh, the book is great. Another deck I would highly recommend. The next prompt, number 12, is a secondhand, pre-loved, pre-owned, thrifted deck, and that is Beautiful Beast Tarot. I purchased this off Mercari. I think that's how you say it, Mercari, yeah. You can find it here and there, but I had seen it, and they wanted big bucks for it. It is all original and everything. There's the guidebook. And here's the beautiful deck. It is I guess you could kind of say a pippish deck. I am very much into pip decks now. Like I said, my style has changed. But you have parts and pieces of the tarot. And there's an animal in the background of every card. See, like the Three of Swords. And I was very much hoping that the guidebook would tell you what animal was on the card, but it doesn't. For some it does, and some it doesn't. Like, I was very curious to know what this was for the death card. You've got these long, like, bones here, or claws, and that black fur, but I don't think that one told us. While the death card can seem scary at first, with a change in mindset, it can actually be a liberating card. Death doesn't have to be a closed book where there is no more story to tell. Death can be transitioned from one story to another and is a natural part of life. It speaks of transformation, rebirth, and brand new opportunities if you step up and chase them. Transformation, change, and yeah, no, it doesn't tell you. But on some of them it does. It's a very stiff little book. On some of them it does, but nonetheless, I love this. Look at the Two of Swords. You've got the eyes on the blindfold and the two swords, so you can definitely understand the deck. It's gorgeous. The Hierophant, so you're getting like a symbol. Here's the Eight of Pentacles. These are finished, but there's still work to be done here. It's beautiful. I love this deck. One of my favorites. One of my favorites. I love it. And strength, obviously. We've got a beautiful lion, I would say, right? All right. Next prompt. Number 13, a deck in your collection with the most used guidebook. And that would be the Wild Unknown Tarot. Not only do I absolutely love this deck, it's a favorite of many, but I would have to say the guidebook is just, I love this guidebook. She makes everything so simple, yet everything's there. And you don't have to read like 3 pages for one card. Sometimes we want more, sometimes we want less. She has lots of good information in here, but she keeps things simple. The Wands family, the Cups family, the Swords family, the Pentacles family. This is a very well-loved deck by many. Lots of spreads, but here you have it. The Ace of Wands, and that's what you're getting. I just love it. How she, it's such, I don't know. It's just a great book. Great book. And if you have the deck, you know. And here we'll show another box inside of a box. But this time we don't have the tuck box. My only thing about this deck is I wish I could find, this is my favorite card in this deck. It's so beautiful, the Chariot card. The only thing is the cards are so thin. Very easy to bend. And I would not want to do that because this deck is just so powerful. I pull this out for the right reasons. And it just has such a good vibe to it. So yeah, if I had to choose right here and now like I did, that would be, well, the guidebook for this deck would be my favorite guidebook. And I have went back and looked through it a few times because I've read it completely from front cover to back cover, but yeah, I just wish if anybody has like the first or second edition, I think it is, or knows where I can find one, let me know, because this is so thin. That's why I don't use it a whole lot, and I use it for personal use only. Otherwise, very loved deck. And the guidebook is amazing. I have the Oracle as well, so very happy to have both of those. Next prompt, we have prompt number 14, a deck with water on the box. And that is the Mindscapes Tarot. This is due to be released like any day. I got mine with the Hay House Card Club. Here is the guidebook. Those, by the way, were the 2 extra cards that come with it. I have full walkthrough here on my channel if anyone's interested. Again, I don't think it's out just yet, but it should be very soon, July something. Very powerful deck. When I first looked through it, I was like, nah, not for me. I'll move this on. But the more I looked through it, this deck feels like a very big hug to me. I love just sitting with this deck. I don't read with it, but I sit and I just look at the images sometimes when I'm having a day. You'll see some humans, but not many throughout the deck. But it's beautiful. I love it. I love it. And it's not going to go anywhere. Eventually I'll read with it. I have a couple times laid out some practice reads with it, but it's not your typical, I don't know what you would say. It's, I think you have to work with it a little bit, but it's beautiful rose petal finish. I highly recommend. And our last prompt, 15, a deck with your most favorite card and why. So this is also currently my favorite deck under the sun. I absolutely love this deck. This is the Seed Tarocle. It's my most recent deck, and I don't put this deck down much. I take it everywhere with me, and there's my favorite card. I've already pulled it out for sake of the video. You're getting an Oracle and Tarot deck all in one here with this deck. Now, there's no humans, so I guess you could kind of call it a Pippi deck or a nature deck, whatever you want to call it. I absolutely love this deck. I wouldn't care if they ever came out with another deck in the world. I could live with just this one. I've even ordered my backup copies. Once it's done, it's done. They have a second printing coming out in March of 2026. Like this, only the theme is Wizard of Oz, and I'm definitely going to pick that one up too. But this is my favorite, and it's just, and why is because obviously it's beautiful. It's kind of like a magic little fairy mushroom ring to me, with this like very magical like splash in the middle there. And like I said, this deck, I love this deck. I lay the cards down and everything it's just there. The Hermit looking out of the cave. On every single card, you've got the little seed that's floating around somewhere. The pentacles are acorns. I mean, I just love it. This deck has everything. Everything. It has an extra major card, and it has 4 extra minors. Like this one is the Seed of Swords. Number 0, Seed of Swords. And all have a cliff. And it's like the Fool card in each suit, for each suit. So follow your inner light before you take that leap. Swords. And with it being a swords card, you know, it would be something to do with your thoughts, or, you know, think things through more clearly before you jump on this or take that leap. Look at the Lovers. So currently my absolute favorite deck. I've had it not a whole long time, but there's also a full review here on my channel of this one, and I would definitely say if you want this bad boy, go get it. I don't know what they have left for them, but all I know is I have talked with her a couple times, and once it's gone, it's gone. So I may even go in if they have any more and grab one more copy. I have another one that's actually due to be here tomorrow. So that is, oh, and the backs, really? Come on. Thank you all so much for spending this time with me. This was an awesome tag, and she has more of these I've seen going on. Kind of like a little series of these, so I'll be joining in on the next ones. Until next time, take care and be blessed.